I'd like to just continue to be able to express myself as best as I can on the instrument. You know, I feel like I have a lot of work to do still. You know, I'm a student of the drums, and I'm also a teacher of the drums too. You know?
assimilating and distributing all he receives slowly until it becomes a part of him.
like to be able to continue to let what is inside of me, which comes from all the music that I hear, I'd like for that to come out. And it's like, it's not really me that's coming. The music's coming through me. The music's coming through, music's coming through, music's coming through, music's coming through.
It's here! Oh my god. This shit should have been out like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. We're getting it in July. We're getting the first trailer for the biggest film of the decade. 4 months out from release? What the fuck? The biggest film of the decade so far. And we are getting it 4.5 months? Just as late as the Spider-Man trailer? That's true, but like, Avengers Doomsday is such a bigger film than Spider-Man. Like, we got the Odyssey, we got the first teaser for that, year in advance. First teaser for Dune Part 3, year in advance. Doomsday, sure, we had the little snippet clips, but it wasn't a trailer. And then after the snippet clips, we had to wait 7 fucking months. But it's here. I'm calm. It's here. Now, my reaction keeps getting blocked. Look at this. All 3 of them blocked. Tried 3 different times. So what I'm going to do, because I'm on stream, I can show you the reaction. Yeah, here, you can watch my first reaction here. Watch my first reaction here. I'm just going to play the whole video unbroken. I'm going to sit here and drink tea. Just so you guys can watch it here. We finally have our first trailer for Avengers Doomsday. I legit opened Instagram and saw Robert Downey Jr. posted, and I saw a frame of fucking Patrick Stewart, and I immediately rushed to YouTube, looked up Avengers Doomsday trailer, and it's here. It's right in front of me. I am looking at the trailer right now. Let's do this. Starting in the X-Mansion, okay. I've been waiting too long for this. Someone's pulling up.
Something's coming.
What the fuck is that?
Something we may not be able.
Is that what the incursions are gonna look like?
Before this day is done, we should be faced with an unthinkable decision.
Is that his voice as Doom?
I've fought with many warriors in my time.
Oh wow.
Far stronger
Oh wow.
than all of us put together, and they died.
There's no more.
They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one. Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing.
We're getting TVA low-key. What the fuck is going on in the water? Oh my god, man. Mystique!
Presume nothing except this. If You return.
Oh, that's fucking heartbreaking. The two old guys,
Brothers
dude.
and sisters.
Magneto and Professor X. Oh, that fucking money shot of Cyclops, dude.
We're going to need a miracle.
Is this our guy?
It's not possible.
Oh my god. See it in Infinity Vision. Any extra little tag? No, the timer. 4 months, 27 days. Okay, I need to watch this trailer one more time while I'm not freaking the fuck out. All right, we're back. Cool. Okay, I'm going to show the rest of this. I'm not going to be able to show the trailer again, but I will show the rest of my initial reaction to the trailer here. Sorry, a little bit ahead, just so there's like not even the possibility of there being any of the noise of the tick in here. All right, start it from here. I need to watch this trailer one more time while I'm not freaking the fuck out, and I need to actually digest what I just watched. So I will be back after I have watched the trailer. Okay, so I just got done watching that a second time. There's so much I need to unpack. Okay, firstly, I have to say, that's like the most hype trailer you could ever possibly show me. Like, listen, it's like showing me characters that I recognize, and I'm going, holy shit, I understand. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care. This looks stunning. Oh my god, opening with Professor X seeing the fire in the sky, which I'm guessing is going to be what the incursions look like, because the reflection in the shot looks like the fire being like torn open in the sky, like the sky literally being ripped apart. And we get to the trailer opens with what I'm guessing is RDJ's voice as Doom, which sounds great. I couldn't even tell it was him at first. I was like, who the fuck is this? And then it cut to the shot of Doom. I was like, wait, that's RDJ's voice as Doom. It sounds nothing like him. He's immersing himself in this character. It's not just doing Tony Stark slop. And it sounds like he's talking to the Avengers as well. Like he's trying to portray himself as being on their side. he was saying something along the lines of something. It was like the generic like something is coming. I don't know if we'll be able to survive to the end of the day or whatever the fuck he said. Sounds like he's trying to convince someone of something. And then Thor is like the main character of this trailer. He's the one who we see squaring off with Doom. He's the one who is bringing together the teams. He is the one who is like narrating this entire thing. It seems like this is going to be a very Thor-centric movie, which I would prefer a Reed-centric movie. Obviously, I would prefer that. But that money shot of Thor going to attack Doom, and then he stops it with his fingers, stops Stormbreaker with his fingers, and just doesn't give a fuck. Like, it seems like Thor is going to be, like, maybe our leader for this film, which, honestly, I am fairly interested in. We get to see the Avengers and the X-Men fighting in what looks like camouflage. It could be the X-Mansion, but to me, it looked more like camouflage. Like, it looked like something blew through the stairs that, you know, Hulk lands in. It's like, it looks like they're mirroring that shot, like Hulk landing in the stairs of camouflage. Something's blowing outward from the stairs, and we see Shang-Chi fighting Gambit, Mystique fighting Yelena. It looks like Sam Wilson is in the background there as well. We have the Fantastic Four meeting with the Wakandans, fighting off against Namor and his army in the giant fucking, like, where the ocean's being pushed away, like what Doctor Strange did in Endgame. Like, we get to see a massive battle there. And I think, like, one of the best shots in this trailer is just, like, mirroring... In the X-Men trailer, it looked kind of... There was, like, a hopeful comfort of Professor X putting his hand on Magneto. And in this trailer, it looks heartbroken. It looks like they're preparing to go into their final battle, because that's what this movie is gonna be. It's this X-Men's, like, actual last stand. Yeah, of course, the Captain America reveal at the end. I don't know why he looks like that. I don't know why he's got the Endgame... Infinity War hair and beard going, when in his teaser he looked more like what he looks like throughout the rest of the MCU. I don't know why he's bearded. I don't know why he's got the long hair. But just seeing that little interaction between the Chris's there, absolutely lovely. No big, like, reveals in this trailer or anything like that, besides obviously RDJ's voice and the look of Doom. We don't really get to see any new cast members or anything like that. Like, we don't get a reveal of any Spider-Man, no Deadpool and Wolverine, no extra X-Men are revealed here, but still, this is like that magic that I was hoping this trailer would capture. And I have to say, I didn't even talk about this. This film looks just better than most Marvel films. The colors are actually popping here. It's like everything is very dark. Everything looks very dismal, but there's still a saturation and a vibrancy to this that looks better than most Marvel films. The shot composition, everything has this, like, looming sense of dread that it needs to capture. This looks like it's going to be one of the better directed Avengers films, one of the better shot Avengers films. Yeah, this trailer did its job. I'm so fucking excited. I'm buying my tickets now. Yeah, thanks for watching. Check out my other trailer reactions. I'll probably do a review of Spider-Man.
Little did I know I would not be buying my tickets. They're not available in the UK yet. But yeah, I've now watched the trailer 3 times. 3 times. This makes Evans showing up in Brand New Day unlikely. I don't think Evans would be in Brand New Day. I mean, we know Yelena's going to be in Brand New Day. I don't think there would be any room for Evans to be in there. I think Brand New Day... There's already so many other, like, connections that are being made in Brand New Day. Yelena's going to be in it. Hulk is in it. Punisher's in it. Daredevil might be in it. And then we're going to get a post-credit scene that, you know, is going to be teasing Doomsday, or maybe the post-credit scene will be teasing Secret Wars if Tom Holland isn't in Doomsday. So... So much to unpack. So much to unpack. So, let's get started with a breakdown. I'm going to pull the trailer up. I'm not going to show it because my channel will get nuked. But I'm going to break down what I see in this trailer. So, in fact, let me put it on this, and then we'll make it... Can I get, like, a background image? hang on a sec. Let me pull up a background image just to have while I'm looking at this trailer. Here, we'll make it this. Like it is in the video that I couldn't upload because of copyright. Who the fuck copyrights a trailer, man? Trailer reactions are like such a big way of building hype and letting people know, like, hey, this trailer's out for this big film. Like, what the fuck? So we open with the same shot that we open with in the X-Men trailer, but a little bit of an extension of this shot. We see someone pulling up to the X Mansion. Maybe it's the Fantastic Four ship landing. If I'm wrong and it's not camouflage, they would likely be fighting in the X Mansion. So my first theory is that if that shot of the X-Men and the Avengers fighting is in the X Mansion, I imagine that Doctor Doom is going to pull up with the Fantastic Four and the Avengers after getting the Avengers on his side. They're going to go to the X-Men universe because the leading theory of this film is that the X-Men destroyed Tobey Maguire's universe. They're going to fight the X-Men, and this is where we're going to get the reveal that Doctor Doom is the enemy. I feel like the Thor stuff where he's giving the speech might be a fake out. And he's saying this is a threat that, we've never faced before. I think that might just be the incursions that he's talking about. And the Doctor Doom is gonna, for the first half of the film, be playing the good side, and then once we get to the X Mansion, that's when we get the reveal that Doctor Doom is the bad guy, and maybe the scene of Thor battling Doctor Doom is in the aftermath, because obviously we see the Sentinels destroying the X Mansion in this film as well. That's one possibility. But another thing is we see the sky being opened up. I'm looking at this shot and it doesn't look like a Sentinel. I don't think it's a Sentinel, at least. It does look like a hole being ripped in the sky. So I think that's how they're going to visualize the incursions, is the sky opening up and another reality kind of coming through it. We then get our first shot of Doom on a battlefield that honestly could be the X Mansion. There's a fountain in the background here, and this is also, I think, where he fights Thor. It's already on fire. There's rubble all over the place. Aerial shot of New York, the Avengers Tower, the Fantastic Four exiting their ship with Thor, being greeted by Sam Wilson, Bucky, and Ant-Man. I don't know why the fuck Ant-Man's there. Ant-Man being there is going to be get his ass Daredevil situation. Ant-Man, I don't know what the fuck he's doing here. But we got Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes here, the leaders of our two Avengers teams that we currently have. Gambit versus Shang-Chi is crazy. I know. It's so hype. And they made Gambit looking like it's actually the outfit from Deadpool and Wolverine, which means it might even be the same Shang-Chi, the same Gambit from Deadpool and Wolverine, which I hope it is. We then are greeted by our Thunderbolt Avengers. David Harbour wearing his new... hang on a sec. There's a figure on the left here. Who is this? Someone's here. That looks like it could be a... Is this Doctor Doom? Pair of legs. Oh wait, this monitor's just a little too dark. I think this might be... I think this is going to be Sentry. Sorry, I'm looking... On my right monitor, it's a little darker, but over here I'm seeing these are socks. That's exposed legs. These are probably shorts. This is likely... Sentry, which would mean this is... Wait. Got... What is it? Is it Ghost? Yeah, Ghost here. Yelena here. David Harbour here. We've got John Walker here. Sentry here. Who's this behind them? Because... Is it Bucky? This angle's a little awkward if that is Bucky. But no, we saw Bucky. Where is this Bucky sat back here, and then there's some mystery character being hidden here? We can see their back a little bit. That might be him. I don't know. I feel like I might be overthinking. Fantastic Four up here, and then of course we got Sam Wilson and Ant-Man. I can probably show this as like frame by frames. Of course, we have the Wakandan plot line that we're going to be going through here. If you look at who was holding the Loki TVA card, it's definitely Steve. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah, the Wakandan plotline, which I'm interested to see what this is. They seem to be facing off against Namor again, but the Avengers are here, so we have the Wakandans, but you can see Ben Grimm over here, Bucky's over here. This is probably after our groups have split off. I imagine that some of our Avengers are going to be going to Wakanda to see what's going on there. Some of our Avengers are going to be going to the X-Men universe. I'm fascinated to see, because I hate to be someone who's like part of rumor mill stuff, but Tobey Maguire's in this movie. He was in London while they were shooting. There have been some leaks that look a little too realistic to be AI. I'm fascinated to see how they're going to work him in. Tobey Maguire, I can say with 95% confidence, is in this movie. I don't know how they're going to work him in, man. This has to be the X-Mansion. I'm looking for like any bit of confirmation here. Oh yeah, that's a destroyed Sentinel on the right. That's a hand. Yeah. He's fighting Doom at the X-Mansion. This is a big Sentinel hand. So this battle, I think maybe the X-Men versus Avengers, but I think I'm right. X-Men versus Avengers happen. Dr. Doom wants the teams to fight each other and kill each other, and then we get the reveal that he's the bad guy. Is this Kamatage? It might. Actually, this could. I think this is the X-Mansion. I don't. Who the fuck here has like fire abilities though? Out comes Cyclops. Absolutely aura farming. The suit looks great. Shang-Chi versus Gambit, man. Such a fucking hype fight. Oh, so good. Oh, this is where Professor X and Magneto was sat playing chess. Now, let me look at this Loki card. So, we see Loki here. He's in his TVA fit. This is TVA Loki. It could be... this could be Steve. I feel like it might just be Loki looking at it himself. Yeah, we get to see this. The ocean... This is the Fantastic Four ship landing over here. The ocean is being pushed back by something. That might be what this universe's incursion is. Who do we got here? We got Ben Grimm, Sue Storm, Bucky, the new Falcon, Hannah John Kamen, somebody over on the right here. I'm not too sure. Do we get to see who that is? Oh, it's John Walker. It's John Walker on the right. Reed, Yelena, Sam in the background, Herbie down in the bottom here. Somebody in the background there. Who was that in the background? We're gonna run this back and we're gonna see who that was in the background there. I'm not sure. Shrouded in blurriness. Who was that? Is it Thor? That might be Thor. Mystique looks great. Looks very different. Extremely different. Does not look even remotely the same. But she looks great. Turns into Yelena, which is pretty cool. Gonna be fighting herself. The money shot of the two old men. The unks. But there's a sense of desperation. There is an understanding that this will be the X-Men's final battle here. We get to see Scott Lang with Cassie Lang. Hopefully not recast this time. Is she recast? I don't think she's recast. Joseph Quinn holding... Oh shit, what is going on here? Seems to be holding Franklin Richards. Another shot of Sue Storm amongst the big tidal wave. Sam Wilson. There's not enough of this motherfucker in this trailer. I don't want him to be sidelined, but it seems like he may be. Gambit jumping down to fucking in the middle of his square off with Shang-Chi. The best shot we've gotten still looks so fucking good. Sue Storm projecting her hollow shit at something. Namor flying around. Now this is what I'm talking about. Thor flying at Doctor Doom, and Doom catches it with his fingers. He is putting all of his power into this, and is getting absolutely fucking mogged. Absolutely mogged. And then we get the reveal. Chris Evans, for some reason, has the beard and the long hair. Why? Even though in his teaser he had the short hair, no beard. Who knows? Who knows? So, my theory... Look at his hands. We'll go back on the trailer and look at Loki's hands. His TVA fit isn't black. It could be someone handing him that. I have no clue what role Loki's going to play in this, man. Oh, the fit he's wearing does look a little darker. The hands here, and then Steve's hands. Maybe. I don't know. I have genuinely no idea. Anyway. Now it's time to move on to the theory section, in which I'm going to be playing games in the background. Because I want to do something to, like, have some fun visuals in the background of the stream. We're going to be playing some games while I blabber. Reddit.com/leaks and rumors. Seems to be a one-to-one here with some of the leaks shared here a bit ago. Loki showing his card to Steve. Oh, I see. Shocked we didn't get any Strange scenes here. Was really hoping we see the... I don't think Strange is going to be in this movie until the end. If I'm being honest. I don't think we get Doctor Strange in this movie until the end. Give me a second. I need to plug my headphones into my thingy here so I can hear the game. There we go. Post-credit Strange? Maybe. So, I think the film opens with an incursion happening. Maybe on Tobey Maguire's universe. Maybe that's the opening shot that we see is... like, the sky opening up and the X-Men being like, shit, we need to stop this. Sacrificing Tobey Maguire's universe. And that's kind of how that unfolds. That'd be an insane open, yeah. And that's kind of the threat that Thor's talking about, is that, like, all of these different universes are, like, being ripped apart and pulled together and stuff, and Doctor Doom is the one that warns the Fantastic Four The Fantastic Four travel to the sacred timeline. They pick up Thor. Or maybe they pick up Steve first. Maybe they, like, Doctor Doom warns them about Steve. They go, they collect him. They travel to the 616 universe. Thor flies to the ship because he thinks it's a threat. Finds the Fantastic Four on there. Finds Steve on there. And then we kind of have that whole discussion in the Avengers Tower. We then split off into our separate groups. Some of the Avengers and Fantastic Four go to Wakanda. Because there's some shit going down there. Some of them go over to the X-Men universe. There are 2 different battles going on. Avengers versus Wakandans and Avengers versus X-Men. Because Doctor Doom convinces them that the X-Men are the bad guys, destroying a different universe. So then there's a big war between the two different factions. After we've lost some of our characters, I imagine that a decent handful of our characters are going to die there. I think after that is when we get the reveal to the Avengers that Doctor Doom is a villain. And that's when we see Thor fighting Doctor Doom after the aftermath. We get Doctor Doom being like, "Oh, this was my plan all along to rip the different teams apart." And that's when we get that battle. And Doctor Doom just wipes the floor with Thor. And that's kind of that's as far into the film as we've seen. I think that all of this footage is from the first act. I genuinely believe every single shot that we got, besides maybe Loki, is first act. That's why Thor meets Steve in an F4 looking interior. Yeah, Steve's on that ship. I wholeheartedly believe that every single piece of footage in that trailer is from the first 45 minutes of the film. Unlucky, buddy. Yeah, I think that Steve has just been removed from any of the shots inside the Avengers Tower. I think he'll be there. I think that maybe the Loki stuff, I think that they go to Loki for help. I think that there is somebody who knows that Loki... Maybe the TVA come to the Avengers for help. And they're like, we need to get Loki. Because Loki is the person holding the timeline together. He's the person who they think can stop all of the incursions. Loki might be some sort of MacGuffin in this film or something like that they're racing towards. Like in Infinity War, it was a race to the Infinity Stones or protecting the Infinity Stones. In this film, it could be a race to Loki for the second and third act. So they go to like different variant Lokis, Loki in different parts of the timeline and stuff like that. So they can try and figure out how to get to the World Tree to retrieve him. And I think that's when we start bringing in some of the other stuff. Maybe, like, we get the reveal that Tobey Maguire was saved from his universe because he's an anchor being. Maybe maybe the TVA have been capturing anchor beings. That's a possibility. Like that's why Steve is in the TVA giving Loki his thing. Maybe it'll be revealed that Steve is the anchor being of 616. Maybe that's what's causing the incursions, is that Steve is the anchor being of 616. So we'll see Steve in there. We'll see maybe Tobey Maguire, maybe an Andrew Garfield as well. Wolverine would be pulled there, and maybe we see Deadpool tagging along with him. That's how we get Deadpool in the movie. And I think that Doctor Doom's plan isn't going to be that he's causing all of this. I think that all of this is just happening, but he's seeing this as, like, he's taking it in a very opportunistic way. If that makes sense. He's like, oh, now I can enact my plan of, like, ruling the multiverse. I can create my battle world. All I need to do is get these universes to fight each other. How the fuck did you get there? I think maybe that might be the angle they go with. Is that Doctor Doom is just seeing all of this chaos and is using it as his opportunity to be the one in control of everything. Or maybe he even starts out as a good guy, but then just gets corrupted by all of the power. This is terrifying because I don't know where this guy is. Any other plans today? Not really. Like, I was thinking about maybe getting started on the Kanye West video, but, like, this Doomsday trailer, man, it has me, like, wanting to just talk about it all day. Steve might try and take Thor to Loki while they fight the... Maybe that's it. He gets taken by the TVA, and he tries to take Thor to Loki. Or Loki to Thor, maybe. The other way around. Yeah, I think maybe Steve gets taken by the TVA to help retrieve Loki because he gets brought onto some, like, anchor being team consisting of Tobey Maguire. Deadpool tags along with Wolverine. What the fuck is this guy doing? I know he's trying to bait me, but like... Because, like, there's no way they're not capitalizing on, like, having both of the Spider-Men on screen again. And I think that, like, having anchor beings convening in the TVA... Like, it's perfect, you know? Like, it's the perfect excuse. I imagine the final act of the film, we've lost some of our X-Men. Maybe Magneto does like a big sacrifice play. Would they kill Professor X again? I don't know. Like, we've lost some of our X-Men. Final act, they all die. No, I think we lose some of our X-Men. The final act is X-Men being led by Cyclops. Our anchor being team consisting of Steve, Spider-Man, Deadpool and Wolverine. They all come together for a big final battle in which They lose. Battle World gets created. What would be the worst ending? A reveal of a secret villain. I think the worst way to end this is like revealing it's been Loki all along, or something like that. Imagine they did that. It's been Loki traveling the multiverse, and he's the one been pulling the strings all along. Something, just some secret villain reveal. Like, I'm imagining a scenario in which, like, they reveal that Loki didn't actually die in Infinity War. And he was one of the pieces of debris floating in the background in space. And he, yeah, he's been gathering all of this information about the multiverse. Maybe he's, like, gotten into contact with the God of Stories, Loki. And he's, like, been pretending to be Doctor Doom the whole time or some shit like that. I don't know, man. That would have been insane if I hit that. You're here knowing you'll never watch a single MCU movie. Listen, it's not premium cinema, but you're missing out, okay? They're very fun. Like, Phase 3 MCU is great. Phase 1 and 2 are good as well. Phase 3 MCU is peak. You're just getting banger after banger. You're getting Doctor Strange, you're getting Thor Ragnarok, you're getting Infinity War, you're getting Endgame, you're getting Far From Home. I think Civil War was Phase 3. Doom stole Loki's power. I don't know, man. Anyway, I don't want to look into leaks. I don't want to look into leaks at all. I really like I want to avoid them as best I can. Like, whether they're true or not, I kind of want... I prefer speculation over, like, knowing. Because if I know, then I'm not going to get any of, like, the actual surprise watching the film, which is exactly what I want, you know? So I am trying not to let any theories that I've seen, or any leaks that I've seen, sway my opinion. Besides the fact that I know for a 95% fact Tobey Maguire is in this film... And I think Deadpool and Wolverine could probably be in it too. Yeah, besides that, blind. But where is Japanese Spider-Man? Now you're asking the real questions. I know they probably won't, but I'm curious to see if they let Spider-Verse play into this. Because Spider-Verse, we know it's, like, technically multiverse canon. The events of Spider-Verse coincide along the same continuity as... like, Tobey, Andrew, Tom Holland. So I'm curious to see if they let Spider-Verse play into this at all, or if they flat out ignore it. Which Least expected character do I think will most shine? I think they are going to do some cool stuff with Nightcrawler. I hope they do. I love Alan Cummings. Alan Cummings or Alan Cumming? I don't know. Either one of the two. I love Alan Cumming. I think that Nightcrawler in X2 was great. I wish we could have got more of him and his take on that character. And bringing him back, I would love to see more of them doing cool shit with Nightcrawler, because Nightcrawler is such a fun character. And I think that there's a lot you can do with him interacting with so many of these other characters, because he does kind of have a dark side to him. Not a villainous side per se, but like... there's definitely some fun stuff where maybe Doctor Doom puts together like a team of his own that we have to face off in Secret Wars, and Nightcrawler ends up being part of that villain team. Maybe Magneto ends up being part of that villain team or something like that. Maybe we get like a similar thing to like an X-Men sort of conflict where it's two differing opinions on how to save the multiverse. Like Doctor Doom's view is that we take chunks of what we know we can save from different universes, and some of the team agrees with him, some of the team disagrees with him. Like it's sort of a... they try and do a similar thing to Thanos, where it's like you can kind of see where he's coming from. Some people will think he's right, some people will think he's wrong. So we actually get heroes facing off against one another. That's why maybe Doctor Strange, we could see like the Sheriff Doctor Strange thing, where Doctor Strange agrees with Doctor Doom at first and he needs to be swayed. Like we see him at the end of Infinity War by Doom's side, kind of saying like that his like most fucking used phrase, like there was no other way or some shit like that. See, this is the thing that I think I'm loving most about this film the most so far, is like there's so many varying theories. We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen in this movie. And because of the scale, there's so many differing possibilities, you know? Now what I do want to... I think I heard a shadow bomb. Where are these other two? No! I want to keep this near me. Time to bring the Doom. In CDTV's chat last night, we were making jokes like that about the Odyssey. While he was listening to a prog metal album called The Odyssey, and there's like a 24-minute title track. And we spent the entire album making fucking jokes about like the title of The Odyssey. Some related to Doomsday. I made a joke of like, I loved the post-credit scene where Doctor Doom showed up and said, "How about you take an Odyssey across the multiverse with me?" That would have been so fucking peak. You're joking, right? Thought for sure that was going to be a player. Watch him be resurrected somehow in the last act. What, Tony Stark coming back? I could see a thing of maybe Doctor Doom is just puppeting the corpse of Tony Stark because, like... Or, like, he's using the fact that he looks like him to his advantage. Like... Your hero was called this in your universe. I'm called this in my universe. I know you're not doing this. I know that that didn't just eat my shot. Damn, hey, GG. Hey, you got fed, dude. You got fed. Damn, the game actually just said, fuck you, you lose. Did you see that? I was aiming at the guy's head, and then the fucking thing next to me ate the shot. Wow. Wow, my porta bunker just ate the shot. Like I wasn't even aiming at it. Damn. I should have won that. Why does that guy in the baller push that though? What's up, Space Ashes? Right. No, we're still talking about Avengers Doomsday theories, just with gaming in the background. I want to try and think about, like, who is going to be the biggest player in this film. Like, obviously, I think we're going to be following Thor. I think we're going to have 3 leads with Thor, Chris Evans, Doctor Doom. Maybe I wish we were going to be getting more Reed. Is it going to be She-Hulk? I don't think She-Hulk's going to be in this film. Maybe we get She-Hulk as a cameo in Secret Wars when they're all on Battleworld. Probably Loki. I think that Loki's going to be the Infinity Stones of this film. Loki is going to be what we're after because he is going to be the one with the knowledge of how to either stop the incursions or put together a battle world. So it's going to be a race to get to him. They do not show off a lot of Sentry in this film. In fact, we don't get to see any Sentry, any Nightcrawler. Who else don't we get to see that's confirmed in the cast? I don't know. What if Deadpool saves the day? Maybe they don't bring out Deadpool in this. He's bare minimum in Secret Wars. I feel like Deadpool's going to be in this. I think that Tobey Maguire is going to have a decently sized role. Again, I think everything we see in the trailer is from the first act. And then the second and third act. Like, I think that fight with Thor and Doctor Doom is the final shot that's in the film that we see in the trailer. I think maybe besides, like, Loki being in the TVA, I think that every single thing we know about this film, is third act stuff. I don't think we know anything about anything beyond the first 45 minutes of the film. Because I think they want to save all of the rest of that stuff because that's when we get a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. We get introduced to this team of anchor beings where Deadpool is tagging along with Wolverine. It's Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. It's Chris Evans teaming up with the lot of them. Maybe we even get introduced to some of, like, the old Fantastic Four cast. Like, we get to see, like, our original Reed Richards. We get to see maybe a Council of Reeds where Miles Teller is playing... I forget what the character's name is, but there's, like, a superior version of Reed Richards. We could maybe see that. Beta Ray Bill cameo? I mean, Beta Ray Bill was originally meant to be in Thor Ragnarok. Like, I think it was confirmed that he was killed by Hulk on Sakaar. So, I don't know. Where the fuck is this guy? Not up here. Oh, yeah. Secret Wars, I don't know how they're going to do that as one film. Secret Wars is going to be like everything. You think Doomsday has everything. Secret Wars is going to be like, we are going to see any possible character you could want. That's where we could get a Nick Cage Ghost Rider. That's where we could get, I don't know, like rumored castings and stuff like that. Like we could see, like, hey, do you remember when this casting was rumored a long time ago? Well, here they are for Secret Wars. They've shown that they're willing to pull off stuff like that in Multiverse of Madness with John Krasinski's Reed Richards. So I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled something like that again. We're going to see Japanese Spider-Man. Honestly, I could see them, maybe not, obviously not going to be the original actor that played the Japanese Spider-Man because I was in the 70s, but I could see them, like, pulling nods to stuff like that, like a Japanese Spider-Man. Illuminati for sure. An updated Illuminati with a Tom Cruise Tony Stark. With a Miles Teller Reed Richards. I knew you were in here, you little rat. OG Fantastic Four. So what did I say? I was reading Green Fart movie trailer. Did I say fart out loud? I'm going to be honest. I like tunnel vision. I'm dead. What did I say? I was tunnel visioning. I was not focused. That's the dangers of streaming while gaming and reading chat. I'm just... Oh, was quoting this. Say that again. Yeah, I think it would be cool to get Fant 4 Stick Redemption. Like, I don't know, maybe Michael B. Jordan, Miles Teller. That could be cool. Howard the Duck. Honestly, sure. Give me some more Seth Green, Howard the Duck. I'm down for that. Give me a Howard the Duck cameo. Maybe we get some Jeff the Shark as well. I don't know, man. I'm just like... Oh, you're taking the piss. I have no way of getting up there.
It's Travis Scott! Star of... There we go. It's star of the Odyssey, Travis Scott. And we still got Brand New Day. Yeah, Brand New Day is in like a week. Well, more than a week. It's in a week and 4 days. We are eating good. But yeah, man, like my excitement for this film has just, like, the trailer. Any like non-MCU fanboy probably doesn't give a fuck about the trailer. Isn't probably going to be won over, but man. For as much as I have my hesitations with the lack of setup for Doom, that trailer was it. That trailer was it. Is up there. Right, I'm probably gonna have to push that because I've not got any big pots, and I'm gonna need to hope that that guy does. Never connected to the medium? You've not watched the right movies, damn it.
Get me up there!
Where? Oh. Shawshank Redemption. That's a film nerd pick right there. That's some prestige cinema. Watched it a long time ago though. I've never actually watched The Shawshank Redemption. There's a confession for you. I've never seen that film. Watch it ASAP. There's so many films I need to watch ASAP. 2001: A Space Odyssey, The Godfather, any Scorsese movie, besides fucking Wolf of Wall Street. You're taking the piss. Damn. I only had 4 kills though, mid-game. I don't give a fuck about Love and Mercy, man. I feel like I need to whip out the default, man. Like I'm botting out today. Maybe we could talk about Brand New Day. I mean, Sadie Sink is Jean Grey. Does everyone agree on that? Does everybody agree that Sadie Sink is definitely Jean Grey? Because who else? I mean, she's in Secret Wars. She was like the first truly confirmed casting for Secret Wars. So I feel like she's got to be Jean Grey, right? Or some X-Men character.
I think that, like, this is going to be the start of introducing us to the new X-Men. We're going to get Jean Grey. Secret Wars will get our new Cyclops. I think that the way... I don't think we're going to get Wolverine until, like, deeper into the next phase of the MCU. I think Wolverine... Oh, I get a sniper. I get a fucking sniper! That's a joke. That's actually a joke. I get a fucking sniper. That's actually a joke. I don't think we get Wolverine until deeper into the next phase, though. Maybe Hugh Jackman stays as the character for some projects. Like, he's in the next Deadpool. Like, because Ryan Reynolds said that the next Deadpool films, Deadpool isn't going to be the lead. He said he just wants Deadpool to be part of teams kind of popping up here and there. So maybe an X-Force movie. Maybe he's in an X-Men movie. Maybe we get a movie where Deadpool's a villain. We could even get, like... I don't know, Ryan Reynolds making just, like, some outlandish, like, weird concept films. Like, we get a Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe movie. And I'm trying to think of how they can one-up this. I know they want to probably scale it back a little bit for the Mutant Saga. But I'm trying to think of... how do they get... like, eventually, how would they get bigger than Doomsday? And I feel like someday, maybe, a Marvel vs. DC film. Maybe. And you might be thinking, no, that's not going to happen. That's not possible. They would never do that. Deadpool was nearly in Peacemaker. James Gunn was this close to getting Deadpool into Peacemaker. So, I think it could be possible. Maybe. Who knows? I also... I want Wolverine to have his own things to do, but when it comes to an X-Men movie, I don't want him to be the lead. Like, I want Wolverine to maybe have his own TV show, have his own movies. I want Wolverine to be important, but when it comes to an X-Men film, I don't want him to be the lead. I would want that to be Cyclops. Can't wait for Avengers 6-7. I mean, if Secret Wars is split into 2 parts, it will literally be Avengers 6-7, which people are thinking Secret Wars is either getting split into 2 parts or it's getting pushed back, so that's the leading theory. So maybe we do get Avengers Secret Wars is Avengers 6 and 7. Or it might be long as fuck. I mean, in terms of, like... I know it's not IMAX, it's Infinity Vision, but Infinity Vision is essentially IMAX. Those films can't be longer than 3 hours because of how IMAX projectors work. They can't be longer than 3 hours. No, 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 no! I wanted the combat. I wanted the combat. I wanted the combat. I wanted the combat. Shit. Wanted the combat shot then, man. So if they want to do the true Infinity Vision, which is just IMAX version, it can't be longer than 3 hours. Which Secret Wars might even be able to be in IMAX. The only reason Doomsday is in Infinity Vision is because June is taking up the IMAX screens. Baron Cohen Mephisto appearance. That's a strong maybe. A strong maybe. I think that maybe... I've been trying to think of, like... Fuck. I've been trying to think of, like, possibilities for, like, how Secret Wars could open. I think that if we open on Battle World, I think that, like... I don't know. Maybe the film opens and we get to see some interesting interactions. Like, I'm envisioning an opening scene where Tom Holland Spider-Man is fighting a Tom Hardy Venom or something like that, and that's like a little, like, fun opening action scene for Secret Wars, you know? God, I've got so many ideas floating around in my head for these fucking movies, man. Ugh. I'm gonna check something real quick. Let me see how my Origin of Symmetry video is doing. It's on 650 views. That's not bad. Video's performing decent. Could hit 1K within the first 24 hours. It's got 2 more hours to do so it's unlikely, but it's looking like the people are gonna want more Muse. What, Portishead? Not tonight. I mean, maybe if I find myself in the mood. Let me turn this fan on. Hang on. If I can find myself in the mood tonight, should have kept the original thumbnail. Let's see how. Let me see how the A/B test is doing. View test report. The best performing one is actually the 3rd thumbnail. The one where it's just at the camera. In fact, the goofy thumbnail is the weakest. They're not far off of each other, though, to be fair. Like, the first two are both within, like, 30% margin, and but the third one is 39%. Like, it's a 9% difference. So I'm going to keep the test running. We'll see. Fuck off out of my game. Firing pussy shots at me and then getting removed in one shot. Absolute bitch. Scrap this. You're such a fucking pessimist. I don't do it immediately and you're like, oh, just scrap the series. Scrap the series. There's no point. Like, bro, give me time, man. I'm gonna do the albums when I want to do the albums. I'm gonna get to it. When I want to get to it, specifically. Like, I've got a busy week, man. Like, I've got the Kanye video that I'm gonna be editing. Tomorrow I'm doing a request stream. Ouch. Like, Wednesday probably gonna be editing the Kanye West video. Tomorrow, request stream. Thursday night, I'm gonna be filming the Strokes video, probably editing it that night. Waking up, doing the Charlie XCX. Well, probably filming the Strokes and Charlie XCX, handing the Charlie XCX off to Space Ashes, doing the Strokes that night or the next day. Like, I'm busy, man. Like, today is essentially like my one day off that I'm giving myself this week. Where I'm just sitting here talking about movies. I don't know. Well, I'll see about doing Portishead tonight. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. The Portishead series by the end of August. Okay. Supply drops close. That's 75. Wow, absolute dick. Fucking deagle, dude. Well, time to get out of here. Yeah, I don't know. We're eating good this year and next year. Like, this year, upcoming, we've got Brand New Day. In terms of, like, I'm talking comic book cinema. We've got Brand New Day upcoming, which looks great. We've got Clayface. We've got Doomsday coming out on the same day as June. So, going to be having a great day of watching both of those films. Doomsday, hopefully in Infinity Vision, if that is going to be a thing here in the UK. And June in IMAX on the same day. Then next year we're getting Beyond the Spider-Verse, Secret Wars, Man of Tomorrow. Very real player. Very real player. But yeah, we're getting Secret Wars, Man of Tomorrow, Beyond the Spider-Verse. Maybe another MCU film to come before Secret Wars, like Ryan Reynolds could be cooking up a quick Deadpool, like X-Force film that's like filming this year. Like we don't know. Oh, fuck off! Leave me alone. Let me get my kill. Right, where were you? The VFX was low quality. Thor vs. Doom looked like a video game. You have to understand, it's an unfinished movie. Like, they're 4.5 months out. Like, trailers... There's unfinished shots all across the trailer. It will not look like that when the film comes out. I'm telling you this now, it won't look like that. These are unfinished shots from an unfinished movie. Be patient. The film is going to look... When is next watch along? Hopefully soon. I'm fucking just so much better at the game than you. Oh my god, I'm so much better. I'm sorry to suck my own dick on camera there, but Christ above. I need to say more during those. I'm always so locked in with the fucking movie. Ooh. Fuck. Peek me, you slut. Come on. Was that during Interstellar stream? I was tired as fuck. Like, towards the end, I was struggling a bit to stay awake. Next time I do one of those, I won't do it where I'm super fucking tired, you know? Where'd this guy go? Oh, I didn't even think, like, adding on to, like, good comic book shit next year, we're getting Daredevil Season 3 as well. Daredevil Born Again Season 3. Yeah, we're eating good. Spider-Man, Doomsday, Clayface, Man of Tomorrow, Secret Wars, maybe a secret MCU film, Beyond the Spider-Verse, Daredevil Born Again Season 3. We're going to be getting Vision Quest later this year, which I'm fascinated to see what that's going to be. like comic book movies are in a good spot right now. They're in a good spot, which they have not been there in a hot minute. Like 2024 was really like a massive pull towards the positive for comic book movies. Like, oh sorry, 2025 was 2024. We had Deadpool and Wolverine. That was kind of it. Deadpool and Wolverine was good. It was a good moment for Marvel to take a step back. And then Ryan Reynolds, Sean Levy, Hugh Jackman came together for Deadpool and Wolverine, which was good. And then 2025 was like, yeah, this is like the direction that we've been wanting this to go. Like Superman was solid. Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts were great. Had Daredevil Born Again start up last year, which was really good. Well, the first season was good. Second season was fantastic this year. Like, shit's looking good. Like I'm good on my prestige films this year. Like we've gotten our 28 Years Laters, Project Hail Marys, Odysseys. We're gonna have June Part 3, The Invite, the drama. I'm ready to start watching my slop. And that starts next month. Oh well, this month starts next week with Spider-Man. Fuck off. This guy's such a prick. And he's playing so boring. There's nothing worse than someone who plays boring. Like, I can't see this guy. I don't know where he stood. Because people who play boring and are in like positions where you can't fight them easily are the most difficult people to play against, because it's like they will not give you an angle. They will not try and have a fun fight with you. Where'd he land? Oh, this guy's dead. I've got him. Push. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Out of my game, loser. No, give me that. I've got boogie bombs now as well. Like, I'm a genuine threat to this lobby now. All I need is some more shield and I'm chilling. My positioning is bad. That's like the one thing, is my positioning sucks. Dark Knight rewatch... Maybe. That's like a firm maybe. Leaning towards yes. Could do it in preparation of like a Nolan ranking or something like that. It's been a couple years. Like, long enough that I don't remember a lot of the individual details. So, bare minimum, it would be a fresh watch. Wow, you're really a pussy. Right. Like, I hate players like this, man. Like, yeah, well done, you got yourself killed. Like, this guy's sitting behind a hill, playing as slow as he can, firing his projectile fucking grenade launcher. What a play. I had no choice. Storm's pushing me. I'm sandwiched, and the other player waited until he knew I was dead to fight. I can't win. That's like that's an impossible scenario. I hate players like that who will play so slow because they're that scared, but they're that desperate. Man of Steel is a masterpiece. Henry Cavill was your favorite Superman. Man of Steel's solid. Oh wait, people are uploading... Wait. People are uploading their Doomsday reactions. I might be able to post mine. Oh, he cut out the reaction. Have I seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy? No, I have seen the Hobbit trilogy. Wait, Real Rejects got their reaction out, like, unedited. Are mine still blocked? Mine is still blocked. No modern comic book movie matches the action scene. The action scenes in Man of Steel are okay. I wasn't like mesmerized by the film. I thought it was good. I'm also not the biggest DC guy. Like, I'm interested in James Gunn's DCU. I watched the DCEU movies. I'm not like a DC guy all that much, though. Avengers the year before arguably had better action. I would say it did. I feel like the first Avengers film is like for the time it came out, it's incredibly ambitious. It was the first film ever like it. Well, I guess you could say X-Men, but X-Men The X-Men are kind of like an entity, if that makes sense. The MCU is like bringing together already established characters that existed on their own beforehand. So... Okay, I'm not loving this. Having a deagle and no shotgun. Oh shit. Ouch. I just thought of something interesting. Thor is like our main character of this trailer. Thor is all we get. Well, not all we get, but Thor is like the bulk of what we get. He's the only person we see fighting Doctor Doom. He's the character who's giving us the entire voiceover. But everything we see, I still firmly believe everything we see is from the first act. What if they kill off Thor in that battle with Doom? Like, they do all of this marketing. They've centered the first trailer around him. He was the first person to get a teaser. Oh, sit the fuck down. That was nasty. He was the first person to get a teaser. Then you're setting up Doom to be another multiple film villain. I mean, he already is. He's Doomsday and Secret Wars. I could see them maybe like trying that as a power play. Of like, yeah, we're not afraid to kill off an OG Avenger. In the first act. Secret Wars was confirmed Doom. Yeah, RDJ is on a 2-film contract. RDJ is on a 2-film contract. He is the villain of Secret Wars. Someone's already got the fucking Infinity Blade. A major hero's dying here. I'm thinking Thor. Does Thor have the most screen time out of any OG Avenger? I think he's been in the most movies. He has his 4 films. Every Avengers film, Doctor Strange. He wasn't in Guardians 3, I don't think. The Guardians were in Thor 4. I was behind. Fuck you, game. Oh, I love when the game does that. It just gives the enemy player an extra shot because fuck you. I was behind the tree and the game's just like, yeah, here's an extra shot. You can get an extra shot in. There you go. Fucking hate the other guy. So yeah, we'll try and make sure you win. Let's count Nick Fury. Nick Fury isn't an Avenger. I shot though. I shot though. Yeah, but like if you watch that back, my gun fired. So why am I dead and he's not? Is my question. How many times have I seen Project Hail Mary? 3. Twice in IMAX and then once in non-IMAX. I can't believe... Wait, it's not even a week and 4... It's a week and 2 days until I see Spider-Man. I've seen it next Wednesday. Because in the UK, we get the film 2 days early. Fuck you, Americans. That's right. I get to see Spider-Man before you do. Get fucked, loser! Just like how I got to see Project Hail Mary early as well. I went to a preview of that. You saw it once on TV. It was a 7. Project Hail Mary. It's worth a rewatch. Seeing it on TV, being interrupted by ads, that does alter an experience. Project Hail Mary is a 10 for me. Thursday for you. Loser! I'm going to try and do my first film review. Not interrupted? Oh, I see. I thought you meant like on like a TV channel. I'm going to try and do my first film review on Spider-Man. I'm going to try. I've tried a couple times, man. I don't know what it is. I can't do a film review for some reason. I'm going to try. It did look amazing. Yeah. In IMAX especially, God, like... Both times I saw it in that format, I cried because of how just beautiful the film was. Like, when they pull up to the Green Planet... Both times that shit got me. It's, like, genuinely some of the best visuals of the year. Like... Better than The Odyssey, visually, in my opinion. I think it's a better film than The Odyssey, to be honest. How am I missing, bro? Well, I guess I just gotta push that. Give me that. Give me this chest. Give me gliders, and I'll glide right down and kill that guy. Okay, that's not gliders. I don't know, in terms of like emotional storytelling, in terms of a film that's able to be hopeful without going full hope core. We were talking about this on CDTV stream last night, where we were talking about Project Hail Mary, because he watched it for the first time the other day. And a discussion arose about it being hopeful versus hope core. I don't think it's a hope core movie. It's able to be hopeful without going into, like, corny, everything will be alright in the end territory. The film is dire. It can be bleak. Sniping a bot is fucking impossible, dude. Oh, never mind. Sniping a bot is nearly impossible because their movement is so fucking unpredictable. Like, you think they're going to swerve left like a player typically would, and then they don't. You think that they're going to keep walking like a player typically would, and then they don't. Sniping a bot is fucking impossible. Both kills stolen. Easy. What else am I excited about this year movie-wise? I mean, obviously Clayface. Obviously June 3. I'm gonna see it in IMAX. I'm gonna glaze the shit out of that film. It's gonna be amazing. Because it's Denis Villeneuve directing another June movie. The End of Oak Street. He was way too relaxed after getting forced up there. Because they wiped his memory. Then it got more intense? Yeah. The entire film is kind of him regaining his memory as time goes on. So he's kind of up there not knowing exactly what's going on, but he also doesn't know that he was forced up there, so he just kind of doesn't remember. So he thinks he's the person who chose to go up there. Give me that. I think they set up a great, like I hadn't read the book, so I didn't know. You hyped for Breach reaction? What? Oh, do you mean the big Bart? After some recent events... Not really. I don't know, I'll probably watch it. But, yeah. Look, I'm not gonna say anything. But after some recent events, no. Like, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be interested in hearing his thoughts, but like, today? What is he? Is he doing it today? I'm not seeing anything scheduled. Oh shit, he is doing it today. 8 o'clock. So we've got 2 hours and 20 minutes. Why the fuck does he look like that? He's in a suit, yeah. 8 UK time. I'll watch it. But you have to understand, I'm gonna be sat there like... I'm not going to talk about the situation again. I talked about it yesterday. But, like, come the fuck on. You know? Like, it's still pissing me off, man. Did anything more happen? That he had like a big kind of crash out that happened at like some people. Like, I don't know what I can and can't share, but basically, yeah, he had a big meltdown at some people. Cleared the air with your situation. Oh, you spoke to him again? Pilots. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Like, Breach, everyone wanted to hear what he had to say about Breach when it dropped. Even though that was even like after what happened, everyone was still like, "Oh, I wonder what fucking the big bad guy would say about this." Like, I'll admit, I was fucking curious. Like, damn, I wonder what that motherfucker would think about this shit. 27 today? What, you? Do you mean it's your birthday? Because if so, happy birthday. Damn, happy birthday indeed. That's big shit. There we go. Roger Davies. That's the name of like the fucking keyboardist in a 70s prog band. Nobody is called Roger Davies that wasn't born in the 50s. Do you wanna know what's crazy? Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. Like, we were going to be getting Fantastic Four on my birthday in 2024, then Secret Wars on my birthday in 2025. I was going to have the best two back-to-back birthdays. Like, it was going to be finally a Fantastic Four movie, and then, holy shit, 2 new Avengers movies in the same year, one on my 19th birthday. Rip Kang Dynasty. If only Jonathan Majors wasn't Jonathan Majors. It's over. How did I fumble that? 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 I need to center myself. I need to center myself. You know what I need? You know what I need to center myself with? This is what I need to center myself with. Give me a second. Speak to me, Tom York. Give me the strength I need to win the next game. Wait, the stream might get taken down. I forgot the stream was taken down earlier. The stream might get taken down. If it does, I'll stop the song. Oh, was this crash out? It was in private. I've only seen like some screenshots. I don't want to speak on anyone's behalf either, so. But yeah. Okay, Tom York has spoken to me. You know what, I'm switching skins as well. I'm bringing him out. You're up. You're up.
But it was
that happens, if that happens, I don't know, man. Okay. Thank you, John Radiohead. I'm locked in. Alright. I need a different loot rotation. I'm gonna go to Dusty. This glider goes so hard. This guy's dead immediately. This is a very real player. I would like it to be known that that was a real player. Not a bot at all. Huge. Right, right, to continue the Marvel talk so that this stays on topic. Who would be good X-Men casting, do we think? It seems like we're getting Sadie Sink, Jean Grey. People are heavily speculating and rumoring Adam Driver as Magneto. People are saying either Patrick Wilson or Bill Skarsgård as Professor X, which Bill Skarsgård would be crazy casting. Pennywise as our Professor X. Like, who would make for a good Wolverine? People are saying Taron Egerton. There's been a lot of fan casts of, like, Taron Egerton as Wolverine, which I could maybe see. It would be funny if they did Henry Cavill Wolverine, I guess, but I don't know how much I would actually like that. Breach 21 Pilot's first reaction, donators only chat, haters will be doxxed. When I eventually go back through the 21 Pilots Discog, which will happen, I'm gonna do that. I think that's gonna be my approach. You have to pay at least a $5. If you guys remember the Breach reaction, I had 200 people in that stream, 250 people in that stream. Meaning, if they all pay me a $5, I will be making 1.25 grand. Oh wait, really? That's so funny. Donators only. Rafe Fiennes as Professor X. If they were to go for like an older Professor X and Magneto. But then they couldn't do Adam Driver because Adam Driver is so much younger than Rafe Fiennes. Adam Driver's like in his 40s and Rafe Fiennes is in his 60s. He did shout at them? Wait, what do you mean? Like, he shouted at people who didn't donate? Come down. No, come over here. Fight me. Sometimes? Fucking hell. Listen, I may be running a scam, but I can promise you the scam will never be pushed that far. Like, I hate when Twitch streamers put their shit on, like, sub-only mode, being like, you have to pay if you want to actually interact with the stream. Like... Like, that shit's cringe. Like, I appreciate something like a members-only or a sub-only stream, like exclusive content. That I'm, like, fine with, but... It's strictly vinyl listening. See, that's interesting. Would he, like, for new albums, would he always... would it be a case of, like, always buying the album before listening to it? Because then maybe the fucking dono only thing makes sense, because this guy's spending a fortune on his videos. I'm going to eat my own fucking foot. I just want to win a game. I just want to win a game. How about, right, the movie discussion is over. I might switch over to the gaming channel. I'm going to switch over to the gaming channel because the movie discussion's over. I could maybe try and get a gaming video filmed. So I think I'm going to switch over there. Yeah, I'll probably put that on a starting soon screen as well, merely because I just want to go make some tea. So I'm going to switch over to a gaming stream. Yeah, I'll see.